Hey bitch, if you're watching this, you know the goddamn vibes. Hi. Hello everyone. It's been forever. It's been since June 5th. That was the last time I posted a video on here, and I'm super excited to be back. I'm actually gonna be on here full time now, so you're gonna be seeing a lot more content, a lot more videos, a lot more of this beautiful clear skin face. But today I actually have a pick a pile reading for you as to what's in store for you in the month of March. Now for each pick a pile reading, of course, I'm gonna show the cards in a second. So the way that this reading is gonna go, so you're gonna pick a pile. I'm going to have some oracle cards here. The tarot cards are gonna be mostly to see the bulk of March, and then the oracle cards are just giving you some advice, things that you might be overlooking, things you need to be aware of. At the end of each pile reading, I will be using the Angel Answers Oracle deck so that you can ask a simple yes or no question for the month of March and you get your answer there. But alright you guys, let's get started. Okay guys, so here I have 4 piles for you. So we're gonna start off with pile number 1. This is the Light Seers Tarot with this beautiful piece of Peach Moonstone, one of my favorites. Next we have the pile number 2, the Marigold Tarot with this Palmstone Spinel, I'm not sure to pronounce this, my bad. And then we have here pile number 3 with the Little Wisdoms Tarot, and this here we have a Botswana Agate, very lovely, one of my faves as well. And then last pile number 4, we have the Dark Mansion Tarot with this beautiful piece of Smoky Quartz. Alright you guys, let's get started. Okay, pile number 1, so if you chose the Star Spinner Tarot along with the Peach Moonstone, this reading is for you. So I'm gonna just look in here, what are the major themes, the major aspects, and maybe challenges you're gonna be facing in the month of March. And then of course we'll pull out some oracle cards for clarification and additional messages. So let's get started. Okay, so you have here the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, the Moon, the King of Wands, and the 3 of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the 5 of Cups. So this is the overall energy of the month of March. So we have here the 5 of Cups. The main theme here is you guys really needing to embrace change. I feel like a lot of you are already kind of undergoing lots of change. Some of you might be moving somewhere, moving to like an apartment, a house. Maybe you're changing your career path, or maybe this could be with school as well. You're changing your major. I feel like there's a fear of change. I feel like you have failed a lot in your past and you're kind of scared to embrace these changes because you don't want to fail. You know, you want to come out victorious, you want to come out unscathed and everything. But look, I will tell you, you're pretty much guided by your spirit guides here. Okay, so look, first 2 cards we have here is the 3 of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So for some of you in here, you're going to be venturing in a lot more of your own territory. When I say that, I feel like whatever it is that you're doing for work, for your career, whatever it is that you're wanting to do in your life, you're gonna do what makes you happy. All right, I feel like you guys are gonna be focused on your passions, doing what you're very passionate about, doing things that drive you pretty much, right? And then we have the Lovers and the Moon card. So I feel like this right here is a bit of a blessing in disguise. I feel like the moon, you know, the moon is all about things that are hidden, things that we can't see. And then with the Lovers card, I feel like there's very big commitments that you're gonna be making. So yeah, I feel like this is like hidden blessings. Like some of you in here might be wanting to do things in art. I'm definitely getting a lot of art themed concepts here. So maybe some of you are like painting, music, some sort of artistry, something that you're creating, something that people enjoy. I feel like your work is not gonna go unnoticed. People are gonna be like, damn, I want that shit because it's beautiful and I love it. And I do feel like you're the kind of person that puts in their heart and soul into a certain project, and everyone just admires that about you, that you just put your heart and soul into things here. So look, I get it. Things in your past obviously didn't work out for you, right? Also, under the 5 of Cups, we also have the 10 of Swords. So I feel like there has been points where you feel like you've hit rock bottom and it hasn't been fun. You know, it hasn't been fun. So I feel like a lot of this is you know, lots of intrusive thoughts being like, oh, you're gonna be failing, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, it's not gonna work out for you, which is not the reality. Okay, I really feel like you guys are super prepared for what's in store for you, and you know, the kind of energy you need to put out to make sure you're having all these blessings come through for you. Then these next two cards here, we have the King of Wands and the Three of Wands. So this right here kind of shows me you guys in here are gonna just be moving forward. You know, I feel like at the moment you need to really put your back towards any situation that you feel like is not serving your highest good here. So this can be one, your intrusive thoughts. This can also be people. I do want to note here with the King of Wands, notice how there's a lion in the back here. So I feel like this is kind of a symbol of your spirit guides telling you like you have a lot of power, you have a lot of potential for things to come through for you, and they're kind of just watching you as you move along. You know, they're right behind your back, they're right at the corner, just to make sure if there's any person coming in here trying to do some fuck shit on you, they're gonna be here to defend you. Okay, so you're protected. Okay, I'm gonna take out 2 more cards for you, and then we're gonna move on to the Oracle cards. Okay, so you have here the World, and you have the Seven of Wands. What was I just saying? You guys literally being protected. Okay, I feel like your spirit guides just really want you to focus on your ambitions, want you to focus on your dreams and everything. Do you see that entire bubble right here? This is you. You're protected. Down here, all these wands are people that are trying to, you know, bring you down and everything. It's not gonna happen because you're a bad bitch, and it shows.
Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
Okay, now with the World card, this is all about new beginnings, new chapters, new experiences. Overall, lots of new things going on. So I feel like just embrace these changes. Just know that there's very good things coming towards you, and just know that you are protected. So whatever plans you have been having recently of wanting to embrace your passions, the month of March is going to be the month for you to do that. Also, some of you in here could have Gemini, Leo, or Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You don't have to, but those are just some zodiac signs that I am getting on here. All right, let's move on. All right, so I have here the Moonology Oracle cards. So yeah, same thing here. We're just gonna see what it is that you might need to be aware of, any other additional information from the universe, and maybe from your spirit guides. So let's see what's happening. Okay. Ooh, I like where this is headed. Okay, so your first card on here is the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. Luck is on your side. Also, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, 9th house and everything. So some of you in here, like I said before, you guys could be traveling. Some of you in here could also have a Sagittarius moon maybe. Maybe some of you were born under a new moon in Sagittarius. But look, you have a lot of good luck on your side. Like this card kind of gives me the same feeling as the Wheel of Fortune. You know, in tarot, you know, good luck being on your side. Things are working in your favor. You're in your time and in your place, right? So the next card on here is New Moon Eclipse. Expect powerful changes. So like I was saying before, there's a lot of beautiful things coming towards you in the month of March. You need to embrace these powerful changes that are coming towards you, because this is the pretty much, I'm getting the feeling here, this is to set you up for some long-term goals. Okay, I feel like whatever things are going to be playing out for you in the month of March, there are things that are going to stick around for like, I feel like the next 5 years for you. So these are long-term things, so this is not the time to dilly-dally. This is not the time to be eating shit. So you gotta take things seriously, okay? Embrace these powerful changes. Good things are coming. Alright, so we're gonna be using the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. So I really love this one because it just brings a lot of self-awareness to you. So let's see what it is that you need to be self-aware of in the month of March. The first card that came out here is Stars. You can manifest your every wish. This is also the card number 5. This, like I said, like you guys are gonna be put in a position of power where you're gonna pretty much be able to bring in your manifestations the way that you want them to. I'm letting you know right now, like a lot of energies are really aligning in your favor. Now I will tell you as well, we're not having any retrogrades for I believe the next 9 weeks. So if you want to get your shit together right now, is to get your shit together. The next card that came out here is Confidence. It comes with time and practice, number 23. There's this big theme of travel again. So this woman here, this person looks like they're maybe in a Greyhound. You know, this little pink luggage could be, you know, their bag, maybe they're carrying their cat, maybe some of you are traveling with an animal or something here. This brings back to the theme of March being the Five of Cups earlier. Remember how I was saying a lot of you are going to be thinking about your past, how there was certain mistakes, but you're going to be having a lot of potential. Okay, so this card is asking you, it comes with time and practice. All right, you guys were dealing with trial and error. Now that you've dealt with that trial and error, you're finally going to be able to do things correctly. You guys will be able to bring in your manifestations and your dreams because you went through that trial and error period, and now I feel like you're really prepared for what's in store for you in the month of March. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna do for you, pile number one, I have the Angel Answers Oracle deck right here. So I want you to sit down, think of a yes or no question, say it out loud. It can literally be anything. Should I buy a car? Should I go to therapy? Yes, you should. Just ask a yes or no question as to what you want to know for yourself in the month of March. Ooh, so you have the abundance card. So whatever your question is, it's going to bring in abundance into your life. So whatever that is, Ms. Girl, you better go do it. But alright, pile number one, thank you for being here. Now off to pile number two. Hello, pile number two. So if you picked the Marigold Tarot along with the Spinel, Palmstone Spinel, I forgot how to pronounce it. This is going to be the reading for you as to what's in store for you in the month of March, what you could be experiencing, and all that good stuff. So let's see what's going on with you. Oh! We have the Two of Cups. Okay. We have the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck being the Devil. So I feel like this is the overall theme of the month of March for you. We have the Devil right here. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like there's going to be an ending in a friendship. Now, this isn't just any friendship. Like, this is a friendship that feels like a soulmate. This person, you know, I feel like both of you in here have shared a lot of emotional things with each other. And I just feel like it's one of those situations where, although you and this other person really care about each other, I feel like you know deep down that this person here is toxic. And it just kind of hurts you knowing that you kind of have to walk away from this if you want to keep thriving. And I don't feel like this is a relationship. This is definitely a friend here. But look, I actually want to pull up the first three cards. So we have here the Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Three of Cups. So I feel like this is the detachment of, you know, this person. You know, I feel like Two of Cups, like both of you are obviously always together, you're always bonding, you're always talking to each other, always sharing your emotions with each other. And Six of Swords, I feel like you know that things have been very rocky, very wishy-washy. And I feel like with the Three of Cups here, I don't know, like I'm getting this sense that there's going to be this falling out with this friendship, because we also do have the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So this is significant to, you know, someone walking away from a connection knowing that it's pretty much hit rock bottom. You know, I do feel like with the Three of Cups though, this is you wanting to continue this friendship, or at least like still wanting to be involved with this person's life. But I feel like deep down, like I said before, with the Eight of Cups, you know deep down that this is something that you need to move from. Now, shit like this is sad, right? But just know that everything happens for a reason. If someone is meant to leave your life, it's for a reason. Okay, so the next card that we have here is the King of Pentacles, or the King of Rings in this case. So look, I feel like this is significant to you guys needing to self-indulge, okay? I feel like a lot of you in here, you might be bawling, alright? Some of you in here could be material girls, you know? There's this need for you to kind of pamper yourself. You need to focus on yourself in order to bring in the kind of abundance that you want into your life. Going on to the last card here, bottom of the deck being the Devil. You know, this person kind of has you in a chokehold. You know, maybe this person has been using you for your money and this is something very painful for you. You know, like this to me, like there's a snake. There's a snake being wrapped around the other person's head, right? So I feel like this is this person suffocating you, doing shit behind your back, slithering. You know, you know what I'm talking about, right? Overall, I do feel like there is going to be a very big ending in a friendship, some sort of connection that feels like this person was a soulmate. Obviously, you guys here are very compatible. I actually do feel like for some of you, your sun and moon can mirror this other person. So for example, you can have an Aries sun, Gemini moon, this other person can have a Gemini Sun, Aries Moon. So I feel like that's where this compatibility and like, oh my god, like this person understands me comes from, you know. But let's take out 2 more cards and let's see what else the universe has to say about the situation. Ooh. Me no like. I don't like this. So look, you have the 7 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Okay, remember like I said before, like this person has been being a snake. So 7 of Swords pretty much gave me that confirmation. This person pretty much has been doing shit behind your back. Alright, when this card pops out, it's either someone betraying you, someone doing something behind closed doors, something that you're not aware of, and it's something that eventually affects you. But look, I feel like 4 of Swords here, once you kind of get rid of this person, you know, once you cut them off, you do your thing, I feel like you're gonna find yourself at a lot more peace. In the moment, you're gonna be like, damn, like I don't want to lose this friendship or anything, but at the end of the day, you're gonna realize like, damn, like this is definitely something that I needed. Let's move on to the Oracle cards. Okay, so next I have here the Moonology Oracle cards. So I'm pretty much just gonna let the universe do the talking here. If there's something else you need to be wary about in the month of March, I'll just let the cards do the talking. Oof, okay. So this is good. I like where this is headed here. So the first card that came out here is Full Moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Like I said before, you love this person. You care about this person immensely. But you know this needs to come to an ending. Right, so you're gonna be saving yourself a lot more hassle if you were to just, you know, end this connection with this person. You know damn well that you've been putting in your 100% towards this connection, and I feel like this is definitely something that's been very one-sided for maybe the past 3 months or so. Then the next card we have here is Full Moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. So I really feel like this one's self-explanatory. Who's the negativity here? This person, right? The person that you're dealing with is the negativity you need to release, all right? Some of you in here can also have a Capricorn moon, maybe a Scorpio moon. All right, let's keep it moving. So next I have here the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle cards. I love this one because it brings lots of self-awareness to an individual. So we're gonna see what other aspects do you need to be aware of when it comes to the month of March. The first card we have here is Mural, Be Your Own First Priority, number 25. Remember how I was saying before, I feel like this relationship has been very one-sided. I feel like you constantly put this person first and you tend to forget about yourself. You know, you tend to forget your skincare routine, you go out of your way to really help this person, and I feel like you don't get the same energy back. So it's time for you to prioritize yourself. Maybe this person has been, I don't know, I'm getting a bit of manipulation kind of vibes. I feel like this person could be telling you like, oh, like that's very selfish if you like say no to them, you know, that's a very big red flag. If you're wanting to set boundaries and if you're wanting to say no to an individual and they're like, oh, you're so selfish, you never help me, they're manipulating and they're gaslighting you. So I want you to sit back and really think about this connection and really, just really see what really went down here. You know, what certain things did you tend to overlook, or things that just flew by your head that you're like, damn, now I see it. I'm seeing things through a different perspective. I'm realizing that this person was toxic, you know? So the second card that came out here is Princess. You can be your own knight. This is the first card, number 1. You don't need to depend on anyone. You can defend yourself, polish your sword, polish your shield, know that you have the potential to defend yourself and, you know, attack people if they need to be attacked, right? Also, some of you in here can have very long, wavy and curly hair. Another thing I did want to note here, I don't know if some of you in here have been a little bit codependent on this connection. There really is that need to detach. So the cards are just kind of saying the same thing over and over again here. But yeah, that's kind of what's coming out there. Alright, pile number 2. So I want you to think of a yes or no question. I'm going to be using the Angel Answers Oracle deck right here. Think of a yes or no question for the month of March. This can be anything. If you're wondering if you should release this person, I think we know the answer to that, so don't bother asking that one. Just sit there, ask a question, think about it, say it out loud, whatever feels right to you. So the answer here is wait. So it might not be the right time to make that decision that you're wanting to do at the moment. Maybe you've been overlooking something. Maybe you need to deal with the situation before you take a certain action towards something. You might even switch your mind. You know, you can have a switch of perspective. If you were to get rid of this person, maybe it's gonna shift your perspective, change your mind, whatever it is. But yeah, pile number 2, thank you so much. Now we're gonna be moving on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Little Wisdoms Tarot along with this beautiful piece of Botswana agate, this reading is for you. So we're gonna see what major themes, changes, and challenges are gonna be present for you in the month of March, and overall what you can be experiencing. So let's get started. So we have here the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, Death, 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands. So bottom of the deck here is the King of Swords, which is the overall energy for the month of March. Okay, pile number 3. So a lot of you in here, I'm getting a sense that you're wanting to venture into a new job opportunity, or just a different realm, something that you're not entirely comfortable with, but like this is something that you've kind of been wanting to do or like have been thinking about. So I feel like you're going to be dipping your toes into something new here. With the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, this is something pertaining to maybe hospitality, or maybe dealing with patients, or dealing with people with mental disabilities, or overall, like, I don't know, there's just this nurturing thing of dealing with people that are hurt. Or it can also be with animals. Some of you might be volunteering in an animal shelter, might be, you know, applying for jobs there, working there, or maybe rehabilitating certain animals, you know, all that stuff there. But overall, there's this sense of care, the sense of wanting to help. Now, next 2 cards here, we have the 3 of Pentacles, and then we have Death. So I actually really like this card combination. So look, just know in regards to career, I feel like money is really going to be a very big theme for you here. You know, just overall lots of finances, lots of opportunities coming towards you, and overall just transformation in general. I feel like a lot of you are going to be growing as individuals, expanding your minds, all that good stuff here. And I do feel like this might come to a place where a lot of you in here have experienced some sort of ending, and this could be like a death. You know, this can be, you know, you guys kind of hitting rock bottom because of some sort of situation happened in your life, and you just want to cater your time towards helping people. So that's kind of what I'm getting here with the 10 of Swords. You know, there was definitely a very, very painful ending that kind of just made you hit rock bottom. I feel like you're over this. Well, not over this, you've accepted it, you've acknowledged this, and I feel like you're finally able to go to the next chapter of your life, you know. And then last card over here, we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like with this card, a lot of you are going to be a lot more adventurous, wanting to do things a lot more impulsively, you know, all that good stuff. So you might even be experiencing lots of new things, going to the beach at 3 a.m, lots of impulsive, like adventurous kind of things. So that's awesome. And then bottom of the deck, again, like I said before, King of Swords being the overall theme for the month of March. This is significant to you guys learning a lot of new things, as well as you know, retaining information, and just overall being a lot smarter. And you know, when it comes to the mind, your thought process, your intellect, your ideology, there's a lot of expanding there, so that's always a good thing. So we're gonna take out 2 more cards here and see what other additional information the universe has for you. Okay, so you have the Queen of Wands and you have the 6 of Swords. Nice. Okay, so you guys are gonna be stepping out of your comfort zone. I feel like you're gonna be focusing more on your body. I feel like there's a lot of physical kind of going on here. So you guys going to the gym, you guys eating healthier, you guys dressing better, or you know, working on how you dress, you know, being presentable, doing makeup, doing your hair, your eyebrows, all that stuff. I feel like it's catered more towards like the aesthetics, cosmetics area, as well as, you know, just being presentable and just looking very pretty. And then 6 of Swords here. In the beginning of March, things are gonna feel a little bit uncertain, but after a while, you're gonna find that clarity, you're gonna find that peace, and you're gonna realize, wow, like this was the best decision for me. So period. I love that for you. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do here, I have the Moonology Oracle cards here. So we're just gonna see what other additional information you need to know here for the month of March. Okay, I like this. Okay, so pile number 2 actually did get the same card here. So you have the Full Moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. This could be significant to the whole 10 of Swords situation that I was talking about. Some of you in here feel like you could be healed, and like once you get to this place of like you needing to help you know, the people with disabilities, the animals, all that stuff that I was saying before. This can like maybe trigger you a little bit, so I do suggest you guys to really focus on healing and really be real and honest with yourselves if you're fully healed, you know. The next card I have here is the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. With your caring nature, it's very Cancer-like. Some of you in here can also have a Scorpio moon or a Cancer moon. Or just be a Scorpio in general, actually. Just some zodiac signs that are here. You and your loved ones are safe. So if you did have some sort of painful ending, whether that be a death or someone in your family getting hurt, this is just to reaffirm you that you and your family are going to be safe. Okay, let's move on to the next oracle cards. Okay, so the next cards I have here is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. So I really like this deck because it brings lots of self-awareness to an individual. So we're gonna see what you need to be aware of for the month of March. Self-aware, okay? So the first card you have here is Bitch Fire. Stand up for yourself, number 16. So stand up for yourself. Do not bite your tongue. If you need to say something, say it. Get that shit off your chest. You do not want to hold back. Some of you in here could have a fire Mercury sign, so Aries, Leo, Sag, Mercury, or just have very prominent fire placements, but that's for you. Stand up for yourself. Even if you're not the kind of person to stand up for yourself, you tend to like be very passive aggressive with it, speak on it. Okay, it's going to make the difference. The next card I have here is Potion. Remember to practice self-care, number 24. So I actually feel like this one as well is pretty self-explanatory. Practice self-care, make yourself a little money jar, a little self-care jar, sleep a lot, practice skincare, you know, all that good stuff, moisturize. Overall, just take care of yourself and make sure you're in that Zen energy. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna do for you, I have the Angel Answers Oracle card here. So I want you to ask a yes or no question for the month of March. That can be, should you practice self-care? Yes, you should. Should you stand up for yourself? Yes, you should. You know the answers to that. Just ask yourself a question here. For the month of March, it can be anything. So your answer for the month of March, you have here, ask for help from others. You don't always have to do things alone. You know, it's always okay to ask for help from others, and it doesn't make you weak. Okay, now I'm gonna say this from personal experience. I'm the kind of person that just doesn't really want help from other people, even if I know that I need it. It's my toxic trait, I know. Some of you in here could be the same. So some of you in here as well could be needing to be aware that you need to ask for help, and it's not being selfish. It doesn't mean that you're helpless. You know, sometimes we just need a helping hand, and that's okay. All right, pile number 3, thank you so much. We're gonna go on to the last pile, pile number 4. Hello, pile number 4, the last pile of this video. So if you chose here the Dark Mansion Tarot along with the Smoky Quartz, this reading is for you. So we're gonna see here what is in store for you in the month of March, what challenges and themes are going to be playing out for you. But yeah, let's get started. So you have here the Ace of Cups, the Lovers. Okay, pile number 4, I see you. You have the Nine of Wands, you have the Hermit, you have the Seven of Cups, you have the Eight of Swords, and bottom of the deck for you, which is the main energy of this month, the month of March, you have here the Seven of Wands. So the biggest theme here is you needing to be persistent. You needing to be standing your ground, setting boundaries, and also fighting off intrusive thoughts, but we'll get into that in a second. There's a very big theme of love for you, as well as self-love. So let's take the first 2 cards. You have here the Ace of Cups and the Lovers card. Okay, a lot of you in here are actually going to be in some sort of committed relationship. I feel like you guys at the moment are single, but there definitely is some sort of talking stage that's happening at this moment while you're watching this video, or it's going to be very soon. I'm definitely getting maybe the next 3 days, 3 to 4 days, if you guys are not in talking terms with someone. But there's someone in here that definitely likes you. This person is very invested in your energy. You even have some envious people kind of watching over you. So looking again here at the Lovers card, do you see this woman in blue in the back? She's just kind of staring at those 2 lovers, right? So I feel like, you know, people are watching you. People are like, damn, bitch, you hit the jackpot, didn't you? It's giving BDE and TPE, if you know, you know. Here is where some issues start to come in. So I feel like a lot of you in here have had a very very painful love life. Okay, and there's a reason why you've been single for a very long time here, right? You have the Nine of Wands and the Hermit. Okay, so some of you in here I feel like have chosen to be single, maybe for years, maybe for months, or maybe you've constantly been single because people have been playing you. And the Nine of Wands here, I feel like you're kind of tired. You know, you're tired of these people playing you, so you've set up those boundaries and everything. So that's always a good thing. So I feel like you're not settling for less. But the issue that's going to come up here is you guys are going to be having a lot of intrusive thoughts when this person is, you know, wanting to invest their time and their love into you. So next two cards here, you have the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So overall, Eight of Swords has to do with intrusive thoughts, you constantly doubting yourself, and Seven of Cups here, it's you guys kind of creating just a bunch of scenarios that are probably not even gonna happen. You know, it's like, and it's understandable why you feel this way. You know, you have been hurt, so like you're being weary about what you're doing with your love life and who you're bringing in. So it's very understandable, but I do feel like you really need to learn to fight off those intrusive thoughts and overall just trust the process. But alright, so I'm actually going to take out 2 more cards for you. Just kidding, Spirit wanted 3. Oh wait, no, just kidding. We have the Seven of Wands come out again, so we do have 2. We have the Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So look, you need to let it go. Alright, Four of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are holding on to the past still. You guys are still holding on to that trauma, so there is this need for you to heal. Okay, and then the Six of Swords really asks you, like, you need to move away from this. You know, you need to sail that boat, you need to move on from this, you need to go away from the situation, put your back towards it, and overall move on. Now, with that being said, there's this need for you to acknowledge your past, heal from your past, and just learn that, you know, your past doesn't define you. Of course, it can help you build your personality, and that's what past experiences are for. That's why we go through hardships. It builds our character, you know? So just keep that in mind. Okay, pile number 4. Now we're gonna be moving on to the Oracle deck. So this is the Moonology Oracle. Overall, I'm just gonna see what other messages the universe has for you, what other things you need to be aware of when it comes to the month of March. So the first card you have here is the Full Moon in Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches. So I feel like this is significant towards, you know, this past relationship thing that you were dealing with, or at least this past trauma that you haven't been able to let go. You will be able to succeed. You will be able to overcome this whole thing here. And it kind of leads into the next card that did come out. So the next one here is Gibbous Moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. So with that being said, I don't feel like you guys have been eating shit when it comes to self-care, when it comes to self-love. Whatever the situation was, like, it's something that definitely impacted you very heavily. So it's very obvious you're not completely over it, but look, you're very close to achieving your goals. So if you have been doubting yourself, if you needed that confirmation, like, am I on the right track? Am I doing what I need to do? I got you, baby. I got you. Also, some of you in here could be a Gemini or a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Your moon sign can also be in Capricorn as well. Alright, let's move on. So the next Oracle cards that I have here is the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. Now this deck here is very good for self-awareness, you know, bringing certain things to light that maybe we've been blinded by. So let's see what messages this deck has for you. Okay, so pile number 3 actually got the same card here. So we have the first card we have is Bitchfire, Stand Up for Yourself, number 16. This next card as well, I'm just gonna show it off real quick. Right here, there's fire in both of them, right? So some of you in here can definitely be a fire sign, maybe in your big 3. But look, stand up for yourself. I feel like this one as well is very self-explanatory. Stand up for yourself. Don't let anyone gaslight you. Put them in their place, as you should. Okay, this can be for my fellow Aries, because I'm kind of like that. Anyways, so the next card on here is Clover. Release your guilt. I actually haven't read this one yet, but the fact that release your guilt was the message here, that just goes to show, okay? You know, this kind of does tie in to, you know, your trauma from your past. So I feel like release your guilt. Maybe some of you are feeling guilty about the relationship. Maybe this person was gaslighting you and making you feel like you weren't putting in enough effort, or you weren't giving this person what it is that they wanted. So it's like, oh, why can't you give me this? You're so mean, whatever. It's tough. But look, you've already done the healing. So you're there. Like I said before, you're close to achieving your goals, as the Moonology Oracle stated. Okay. All right. So last thing I'm gonna do here with the Angel Answers Oracle deck. So pile number 4, I want you to ask a yes or no question for the month of March. Maybe you're like, should I be doing this in the month of March? Should I not? You're not sure. Sit there, say it in your head, say it out loud, think of a question, and let's see what answer comes out for you. Ooh, success. So the answer to your question here is success. The success card. You know, whatever it is that you're wanting to do in regards to your question, it will bring success. It will bring that prosperity that you're seeking. All right, pile number 4, thank you so much for being here. Well, alright you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to know how to attain any of these cards that I have here, they will be in the description box below. If any of you would like to purchase a reading from me, you can book one on my website, tarotbyjohnny.com. That will also be linked in the description as well. I also have my Instagram where I do post content updates and everything. I'll leave everything down below. If this is your first time being on here, welcome. I really hope you enjoyed the energy. If you haven't subscribed yet, go subscribe. Thank you so much, and hit the bell notifications for whenever I do post videos. Last thing I do want to state, if any of you guys have any suggestions or any topics of like readings or educational things you want to see on my channel, you can definitely comment down below. I'm always open to new content and everything. So yeah, I'm super excited to finally get back into YouTube and everything. Alright you guys, take care, have a wonderful rest of your day, and